today we are going to talk about one of the most popular manifestation technique that millions of people have tried to bring their goals and dreams and desire into reality. Before we understand this technique, I want you to think about something. There is an old principle that says the way you see the world becomes that way for you. Now, whether you believe in manifestation or not, just look at your life for a moment. How healthy are you? How happy are you? How much money do you have? What kind of people surrounds you? What kind of opportunity come into your life? Most people only see the result, but very few people stop and think about what created this result in the first place, because every effect has a cause, and many times we spend our lives trying to change the effect without changing the cause. All of us have goals. Some people want a better career, some want financial freedom, some want loving relationship, some want confidence, and some simply want peace of mind. No matter what your goal is, the first step is always the same. You need to train your mind to focus on what you, instead of constantly focusing on what you don't have. And this is where the 369 manifestation technique comes in. So what exactly this technique? The 369 manifestation technique is the one of the most famous manifestation method connected with the law of attraction. The idea behind this technique is simple. By repeating, focusing on specific desire, begin to align your thoughts, emotion and action with that desire. Many people believe this helps to attract what they want into their life. This technique is often associated with the Nikola Tesla, one of the greatest inventor in the history. Most people knows Tesla because of his inventions, but many people also knows him because of a famous quote connected to the number 369. According to the story, Tesla believed this number has special importance in understanding pattern of the universe. Whether the quote is interpreted literally or symbolically, it inspired the manifestation method we know today as the 369 technique. Now some people immediately become doubtful when they hear something like manifestation, and that's completely normal, because as a human we tend to believe only what we can see. But think about electricity for a second. We cannot see electricity, yet you know it exists because you experience its effect. In the same way, many people believe thoughts create effects in our lives, even when we cannot physically see the process happening. Now, I am not asking you to blindly believe anything. I am simply asking you to stay open-minded while learning this technique. Because whether you call it manifestation, focus, belief, or mindset training, the process behind this same thing. Your thoughts that bring us the real power behind the 369 technique. The power of focus, repetition. Most people think about their goals only when they feel motivated, then they get distracted, then they start doubting, and then they completely forget about their goal. Because of that, their energy becomes scattered. One day they want one thing, the next day they want something else. But the 369 technique encourages you to stay connected to your desire consistently every day with focus, with emotion and with faith. Now before we understand exactly how this technique works, there is one important concept you need to understand: the affirmation. Because affirmation are the foundation of this entire 369 method. Before we learn the 369 method, let's first understand affirmation, because affirmation are the heart of this entire technique. An affirmation is a simply positive statement that describe what you want as if it already happened. For example, if your goal is happiness, instead of saying I want to be happy, you would say I am happy and grateful. Notice the difference. One statement comes from lack, the other statement comes from belief. And according to manifestation principle, the energy behind your words matter. The way you think, the way you speak, and the way you feel all influence your actions and decisions. That's why affirmations are so powerful. They consistently remind your subconscious mind about the desire, about the direction. Think about it. When a person spends a whole day saying, my life is difficult, my luck is bad, nothing works for me, eventually those thoughts are becoming the reality, not because the universe is punishing them, but because their focus is constantly moving in that direction. The same thing happens in reverse. When you repeatedly focus on a positive goal, your mind starts looking for positive opportunities. This is one of the reasons affirmations are used in 369 technique. Now let's talk about the numbers themselves. Why 3, why 6, why 9, why not any other number? According to philosophy behind this technique, these numbers represent different stages of creation and manifestation. Number 3 3 is often associated with the source of creation, the beginning, the starting point, the moment when an idea is born. Many ancient traditions give special importance to the number of 3, and because of this, people believe it represents the connection between the desire and the origin. In simple words, 3 reminds you to clearly decide what you want, because without clarity, even the strongest manifestation technique cannot help you. Now let's move to the number 6. Number 6 is often associated with the inner strength and personal energy. Once you know that what you want, you need the energy to move towards it, because every goal comes with the challenges, every dream comes with the obstacle, and every success requires effort. The number 6 remind to stay committed to your desire, to keep moving forward to your dreams. Many people quit too early, they lose faith, they stop believing, and they abandon their goal just before progress begins. This is where the energy of number 6 becomes important. It represents persistence, consistency, and belief in the process. Now let's talk about number 9. This is perhaps the most interesting number of the entire matter. Number 9 is often associated with the completion and transformation. It represents letting go the past, old fear, old doubts, old limitation. Many people want a new future, but they continue carrying the old belief. They want success, but keep thinking about past failure. They want happiness, but keep replaying painful moments. Number 9 reminds us that sometime before receiving something new, we need to release something old. This is called self-doubt, fear, and negative thinking, or a limiting belief. When we let go these things, we become more open to new opportunities. And according to manifestation principle, that is when transformation begins. Now when you combine 3, 6, 9 together, you create a cycle. First you become clear what you desire, then you strengthen your belief and energy, and finally you release resistance and allow yourself to move forward. This is the basic philosophy behind the 369 manifestation technique. And now that you understand the meaning behind this number, let's learn how to actually use this technique. Step 1. Choose one wish. This is very important. Make a mistake here. They want 10 different things at the same time. More money, more relationship, a new job, a confidence, a better body, and many more things. But when your focus is divided, your energy is divided. Think about it. If you start walking without knowing the destination, you can end up anywhere. But if you know exactly where you want to go, every step takes you closer to that destination. The same principle applies here. Before starting this technique, be absolutely clear what you want. Ask yourself, what is the biggest goal right now? What is the one thing I truly want? Once you have the answer, move to the next step. So step 2 is create your affirmation. Your affirmation should be positive, simple, and written as if your wish already comes true. For example, instead of writing I want to be successful, write I am successful and grateful. Instead of writing I want to be wealthy, write I am wealthy and I am grateful for it. The idea is simple. You are training your mind to focus on the reality you want to experience. Now comes the actual 369 process. Every morning, as soon as you wake up, take out your notebook, not your phone, not your laptop, a real notebook, and write your affirmation 3 times. While writing, don't rush. Feel every word. Imagine that your wishes already becomes reality. Visualize your life after receiving it. How would you feel? What would change? What would people say? Allow yourself to experience those moments, those emotions. This part is very important because manifestation is not only about words, it's an emotion, it's about feeling. After writing the affirmation 3 times, close the book, say thank you, and continue your day with confidence. Now comes to number 6. Around the afternoon, your same notebook again and write the exact same affirmation 6 times. Don't change the wording, don't change the goal. Write the same affirmation and once again feel it, visualize it, experience it. The purpose here is to strengthen your focus, to remind yourself what you are moving towards. Many people become excited for one day and then forget their goal completely. This step prevents that. Now come the final part of the day, the number 9. Before going to sleep, open your notebook one last time and write your affirmation 9 times, just like before. Feel every word, visualize your wish, imagine yourself, imagine the joy, the confidence, the gratitude, the happiness. See it clearly in your mind and then let yourself fall asleep with those thoughts. According to this technique, the moments before sleep are extremely powerful because your subconscious mind remains active and complete one full cycle of 369 manifestation technique, 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the afternoon, and night time before the sleep. Every day with focus, with emotion, and with gratitude. But there is one final thing you need to understand. Writing alone is not enough. You also need to believe it. And that is what we will talk about next. Now you know how to perform one complete cycle of the 369 manifestation technique. There is one question. How long should you continue this process? According to this matter, you should continue it consistently for 45 days. Not for one day, not for 3 days, not only when you feel motivated, but every single day. Now here is the question. Why? Because transformation takes time. Think about it. If you plant the seed today, you don't expect a tree tomorrow. The roots grow, then the stem, then the branches, and finally the fruit. The same thing happens with goals. Same thing happens with manifestation. The result may not appear immediately, but that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Many people go too early. They start with excitement. They follow the process for a few days and then they stop because they don't see instant result. But consistency where the real power lies. Every day you repeat your affirmation, you strengthen your focus. Every day you visualize, you strengthen your belief. And every day you continue despite doubts, you strengthen your mindset. Now let's talk about belief, because belief is one of the most important part of this entire process. Research suggests that thousands of thoughts pass through our mind every day. Some positive, some negative, some help us to move forward and some hold us back. The quality of our thoughts influence the quality of our action, and the quality of our action influence the quality of our beliefs. This is why many manifestation teachers say your thoughts create your reality. Now whether you interpret that spiritually or psychologically, one thing is clear. The way you think affect the way you act, and the way you act affect the result you get. If every day you tell yourself that success is impossible, your mind will start looking for proof that success is impossible. But every day you remind yourself about your goals, your mind will start looking for opportunity connected to those thoughts, those goals. Training your focus and training your belief. The important thing to remember is this. Do not perform this technique with desperation. Do not write the affirmation from a place of fear or anxiety or a lack. And with gratitude, write them with confidence, and most importantly, believe that you are worthy of this. Because if deep inside you believe you are not deserve it, you will keep creating resistance. The purpose of this technique is to replace doubt with belief, fear with confidence, and confusion with clarity. If you decide to try this matter, commit to it fully. Choose one clear wish, create a powerful affirmation, follow the 369 cycle every day. Visualize, feel grateful, and stay consistent and trust the process. Remember, the goal is not to change your reality. The goal is first to change your mindset, because every change in reality begins with the change of thoughts. As the old principles say, the way you see the world becomes that way for you. So choose your thoughts clearly, choose your focus clearly, and choose your future carefully. I really hope this technique help you to move closer to your goals and dreams. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share it with someone who might find it help you. And if you are new here, consider subscribing for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.